brain. The headaches are pretty bad. They start from the base of my neck and come all the way up to the optic nerve right behind my eye, and blurred vision. The memory loss is pretty bad though. I can only remember certain things. I can write a list out for groceries, go to the grocery store, forget what I was there for, and I'll have a list of, oh well, he got hit in the head, or he got knocked out. Well, yeah, that's part of it, but there's other things that go along with it that you need to know. So learn as much about it as possible. Learn what some of the signs are, because just because somebody has a blank stare on their face doesn't mean they're out of it. They could possibly have had a brain injury a long time ago. I do that every now and then, stare off. I know a lot of veterans that are still suffering from TBI and anything else associated with it. Go get help.
Well, I'm a clinical neuropsychologist, and I practice at UT Southwestern in Dallas, the medical center. So I see a lot of folks who have traumatic brain injuries and other acquired brain injuries. So one of the things that people with brain injuries and their families struggle with a lot is this kind of belief, I guess, that if their emotional reactions to their brain injuries, which are really common, get significant, like they struggle with anxiety or depression, that somehow that's a weakness in them or a character flaw. And so one of the things we have to work on when they come into the clinic is to dispel that, to help them understand that what they're going through is not only normal for a person who's gone through the kinds of neurological trauma that they've gone through, but it's also normal in the sense that what they've gone through is a really psychologically difficult thing and continues to be psychologically difficult. So it makes really good sense that from both a neurological perspective and an emotional perspective, that they would be struggling, and that a lot of times that struggle manifests itself in things like anxiety and depression. And so it is not a character flaw in any way that they would then begin to have trouble that shows up as depression and anxiety. But it's just simply part of their experience as a person who is brain injured. And so we need to address it, obviously, so that their life gets better. But if they can get rid of that belief and that guilt, then it makes their recovery so much easier. And so that's a big part of probably the initial stages of therapy that we really have to address. And I found that that's true whether people come in for counseling or psychotherapy, or if they come in for cognitive rehabilitation, which I also do there. So we really have to address that pretty quickly. And I found that it's also really helpful to empower patients and their families to kind of communicate that with the rest of their family and their friends as well. Because I think there's just this general population misunderstanding that those conditions are some kind of form of weakness or character flaws, if you will. So helping them to feel no shame about those struggles is, I think, really